So, what if you weren't just some random product of the universe, but you were actually an active partner in its creation? That's the huge idea from Andrew Turtle's creation series that we're going to dive into today. We're going to break down his incredible model of the body, the mind, and the spirit to really get a handle on our own cosmic blueprint.
You see this one line, it changes everything. It completely reframes our existence from something that just, happens to us to something we are actively making in every single moment. Turtle's work is basically saying we're not just characters in the story of the universe, we're actually the co-authors. So let's see how that works.
All right, so where do we fit into this giant cosmic picture? Well, Andrew Turtle suggests that the 13.8 billion year history of the universe isn't just a bunch of random accidents. No, it's one single epic story. And in this story, humanity isn't just a latecomer, we're the point where the universe itself actually starts to wake up and become self-aware. And that, of course, brings us to the biggest question of them all. If we really are the culmination of all this cosmic evolution, then what's our purpose? What are we actually here to do? Turtle's answer is surprisingly simple, but wow, is it profound? Here it is. This is the heart of the idea. We are a living nexus, a bridge. Think about it. Our feet are planted firmly in the physical, material world, right? But our consciousness, our awareness, can reach into these non-physical, spiritual realms. We are literally the meeting point where these two dimensions of reality connect and interact. We don't just exist in the universe, we connect it.
To make this super simple, let's use an analogy that comes straight from the source material. Think of your body as the physical hardware, like a computer. Your mind? That's the cosmic operating system running all the programs. And your soul? Well, that's you. That's the user who's on this epic journey. To really get what our purpose is, we need to understand how each of these pieces works. So let's start with the hardware.
First up, the body. It's our physical anchor in this world. It's the incredible, tangible vessel that lets us experience, well, everything. But it's so easy to just take its unbelievable complexity for granted. Let's take a quick look at how it's built, from the tiniest particles all the way up.
I mean, just look at the architecture of our physical form. It's this incredible journey from the non-living to the living. It all starts with simple atoms, which form the complex chemicals of life, which then build the first living cells. And those cells organize into tissues, organs, and finally into these interconnected systems that let us move and think and feel. Every single part of this intricate structure is just a testament to the universe's creative power, and it's the foundation for our entire experience.
Okay, now for the operating system, the mind. And this is where Turtle's framework really challenges our everyday assumptions. He argues that the mind isn't just your brain. No, it's a cosmic bridge. It's the interface that connects our physical body to a much bigger reality of information, energy, and consciousness. This slide really shows that massive shift in perspective. The common view, right, is that the mind is the brain. It's a biological computer locked up inside our skull. But Turtle proposes something so much bigger, that the mind is actually a multi-layered information field, an energetic matrix that surrounds and permeates our entire physical body. So what does that mean? It means your thoughts and feelings aren't just in your head, they're part of a larger field of energy. And this information field is structured in layers, and each one has a different job. Now, we don't have time to go super deep into all of them, but you can see concepts here like the etheric body, which is kind of like an energy blueprint for our physical form, and the emotional body, which is the whole realm of our feelings. The big takeaway here is that our mind isn't just one thing. It's a complex, multidimensional system that operates on so many levels, from the physical all the way to the non-physical. And now we get to the user, the core of who we really are. This is the deepest level of the blueprint, the spirit and the soul. This is what gives the entire system its purpose, its direction. First, let's be really clear about what spirit means here. It's not an entity, it's not a ghost. In Turtle's cosmology, spirit is the process of transformation itself. It's the universal force of change, of growth, of evolution that animates everything, from a tiny seed growing into a tree to a consciousness evolving over lifetimes. Okay, so if spirit is the engine of change, what's the soul? The soul is our core essence. It's the individual consciousness that actually experiences all that transformation. It's the traveler on this grand journey, the part of us that endures beyond any one lifetime to keep learning and evolving. And this journey follows a pretty clear cycle, which you can see here. The soul incarnates, it enters a physical body for a specific experience. It lives its life, gathering experiences and lessons. At death, it disconnects and returns to a non-physical state, to sort of process and integrate everything it learned.
And this isn't a one-time thing. According to Turtle, it's a continuous, evolutionary cycle of growth.
Okay, so we've got the body, the mind, and the soul's journey through spirit. So what? What does this all mean for us, right now? This is where it all comes together. This is how we connect everything back to our true purpose in the cosmos.
Understanding this blueprint is the whole key, because when we consciously integrate all three aspects, our physical body, our multi-layered mind, and our soul's deep purpose, we fundamentally shift our role. We stop being just passive spectators in the universe, and we become active, conscious co-creators in its incredible unfolding story.
And this final quote from Turtle's work, it just captures our true role perfectly. We are not here just to survive. We are here to participate, to create, and to remember the much larger reality that we are a fundamental part of.
And so that brings us to the final and I think most empowering question. You see, understanding this model isn't just some intellectual exercise. It's a call to action. If you really are a nexus between heaven and earth, a conscious co-creator of reality, then what will you choose to create next?